Okay, so you can go ahead and begin. Correct all of the sentences.
I can't really see the first one.
Is that better?
Kind of.
Trying to put it as close as I can. Third grade. Mm-mm. Okay, that should be a little better. Yes. Is that your book?
No, it's somebody has to read.
What book are you reading?
Language. It's Lucius.
Yes.
I don't see the word how you spell gift.
Say that again.
I can't see where it says gift.
Oh. Right here, G-I-F-T.
Oh, yes.
Let's see. Can you see it?
Yes. I can't really see number 2. Miss Fujian, I can't see your screen.
My screen?
Yes.
Does it keep changing for you?
Yes.
Let's see. Is it changing for anybody else?
No.
I don't know, Harlan. Maybe slide your screens. I'm not sure. I do have it pinned, so it shouldn't change.
Mine isn't pinned. Miss Fujian, I mean, like when everybody talks, it's gonna go to their screen.
Yeah. Is that doing that for anyone else?
No.
That's strange. Let me see.
You have to pin the teacher.
But I pinned myself.
I'm going to mute.
It should stay now, Harlan. Who is that? Okay, about 2 more minutes. Please stop, mommy.
I'm done, Miss Prudence.
Okay.
I'm done. Okay. All right, let's go over them. Okay, let's start with number 1. Abigail gave David a birthday gift. All right, go ahead, Brian. Capitalize the A
Capitalize my A and Abigail.
and capitalize. Put a period?
One more thing to capitalize. Abigail gave David a birthday gift.
David.
Capitalize the D in David and then finish with the period. So let me see. Who remember what else we were doing this week?
Oh, I forgot to do
Not just writing the sentence, but it was some other things we were doing.
Divide.
We had to divide it and then do what?
Capitalize the mom. Capitalize it. Underline it.
Underline the subject once, predicate twice. Who did that? By themselves.
Me.
Without Miss Lugens reminding them.
I forgot. I did.
Oh, nobody?
I did it.
You did before?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, awesome. So yes, remember guys, that's how we're learning this week. We are going to correct, but we split it. And then we underline the subject once, predicate twice. So Brian, where should I divide? Abigail gave David a birthday gift.
Between Abigail and Gabe.
Abigail and Gabe, good.
I did that.
Abigail's our subject. The sentence is about her. What did she do? Gave David a birthday gift. Predicate. Awesome. Okay. Anybody like to correct number 2? Let's see. All right, Solomon, go ahead. I don't know. It's kind of
Capitalize the I.
capitalize I.
Capitalize the M.
M, Mexico, that's a country, proper noun.
Capitalize the D.
D in December, that's a month.
Put a line.
Well, period.
Put a line between I and M.
Good. Between I and am. Okay, what's the
And
subject?
underline.
I.
And underline I am going. Am going to Mexico.
Good. Is my predicate.
December.
Awesome. Okay, 3. Go ahead, Carly.
Capitalize Z.
Z and Zane.
And F.
Before that, Tyler.
And T.
T and Tyler. F and Friday. How do I finish it?
There.
Good. Where am I dividing?
Z and lights.
Zane and likes. Good. Subject is Zane. Predicate is likes to play with Tyler on Fridays. Awesome. Good. Okay. So don't forget that, guys. That's Thursday too.
Yes,
It's gonna do the same thing.
It says your network bandwidth is low.
Oh no, that's for you. That's it's saying for your computer.
Miss Fulgence,
Mm-hmm.
me and my mom wrote our address to 911.
Okay. So you know it. Oh, you drew a map of it, you saying?
Uh-huh. It's in
Okay,
my
yeah.
backpack.
Awesome. Well, at the end of the Zoom, you can show it to me, okay?
Okay.
All right.
My address.
Okay, but remember, I'm gonna ask for it Friday. So just wait. Give you a couple of days to remember it. And some of you may know it already.
I'm
so
gonna write
just
on
wait. Learning our address. All right, good. So that is it for writing, guys. I just wanted to review those 3 sentences. This is what the test will be like on Thursday. You just have to correct the sentences, but then make sure to split between the subject, predicate, identify subject, identify predicate. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and keep on moving. Let's go to reading.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on page 34, spec. Yesterday we read shh. Remember Leora? She didn't have anybody to play with, but she saw a face peek out at her, and her and the face kind of, had a little bit of moment with one another, and it was a bunny. Remember that yesterday?
Yes, and I don't have mine.
That's okay.
Ready for spec?
Spec on page 34.
Are we eating? Yes. Can I have
All right, so let's go ahead and get started with spec. All right. All right, go ahead, just I'm gonna let you go next. I'm gonna tell you where to stop.
One day as Eddie and I were walking to the mall, I saw a little bird in the grass by the sidewalk. Did it fall out of the nest? Asked Eddie. It looks like it. I replied, the little poor thing. Let's help it. Eddie and I walked over to the bird. It flirted and flapped its wings as if we were afraid. It's all right, little bird. We will not hurt you. As I said as I knelt down beside the bird.
Awesome. Okay. So we're introduced to the person who is telling the story, and Eddie. And so him and his friend are walking one day, and what do they see?
A little bird.
A little bird, right? Now, so what's it like? Just any kind of bird? What was wrong with the bird? It looked like what?
It
It
fell out
fell
of
the nest. And what could it? Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. It could not fly. Okay, 35. Amina.
We made a small nest of grass.
Right here. Okay, 35.
We made a small nest of grass and leaves and gently laid the bird in it. We will be back later, Eddie told the bird. Then we hurried off to shop. As I looked for what Mom wanted me to get, I kept thinking about the little bird. After we paid the clerk, Eddie and I ran back to the tree. He's still here, I called. Our little bird was huddled in the nest we had made for him.
You can stop there. All right, good. Okay, so Eddie and his friend are, the boy and Eddie, his friend, are trying to take care of the bird, right? What did they make for the bird?
A nest.
They made a nest for him, right? So they were gonna, try to make him as comfortable as possible, being that he's obviously hurt, and they want to try to help him to feel better. Okay, let's keep reading. I'm still on page 35.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Harlem. I'm on, we cannot leave him. That's towards the bottom.
We cannot leave him. He painted
Answer
Eddie.
yes.
Let's take him with us. I know Mom and Dad won't care. Eddie ran home and got a small box.
Okay, you can keep going into the next page. I'll tell you where to stop. So we're on 36.
When Eddie returned, we got more leaves and grass and made a nest inside the box. I carefully picked up the little bird and moved him to the nest in the box. Then we carried him home.
All right, good. Oh, you can stop there. Good. Awesome. So they are really working hard to take care of the bird, huh? Right? They didn't want to leave him. So they were going to take him where?
Oh.
To their home. They were going to take him to their home. So Eddie went to get a what? He went to get a box to put him in. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's keep reading. Okay. If he
is going to be
you out. You out, and then have R sound.
Our pet. You're mute, Miss Prudence. She's talking to someone. She's on mute.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hello.
You.
They said, Eddie, let's give him a name. He has lots Little.
Look at
Speckles.
not speckles, just CK.
Specks.
Specks, good.
Specks. I remember.
Replied.
I replied, let's call him Speck.
Good.
We took good care of Speck. We let's say wonder.
OU owl.
Yeah.
Just OU owl. Put the rest of the sounds together.
Wow, loud.
Owl.
Oh, we found worms for him to eat. We gave him
And then INK.
Drink.
Good.
We gave him a drink of fish. Fresh water.
Good. You're doing good.
Each day we also made
Sure.
The cat did not eat him.
Awesome. Good. All right. So good job. So they were like, we are going to make sure that we get everything together for the bird before they named him the bird, right? So they are really being kind to this bird. That's actually our character trait, this one, kindness. But anyway, so they are really taking care of him and being kind to him. They made him a home. They're going to take him to their home. They even name him, and they name him what? Speck. They end up naming him Speck. Good. Okay. 37. All right, go ahead, Lyric. I'll tell you where to stop.
In these days, Speck climbed.
Well, OULD good.
Could
Good.
walk.
Okay. Okay, so break it down. So we have INN. Then look at the SIDE, long I.
Then
Well, inside.
The box at the need of 6 days he could fly. Speck flew.
Okay, ARR, then TH.
Far.
Okay, keep going. Read the whole thing. Farther.
Farther and farther away.
Good.
And then he was gone. Do you see what bird?
That. THAT, that.
Did you see that bird?
Sitting.
Over 3. I do. I asked Eddie The next day, Eddie climbed over his back. Spec he cried.
Good. Okay, you can stop there. Good. Okay, good. So how many days did it take before they started to see Spec get better?
6.
Not 6.
7.
Well, in 3 days, he started moving around. Then after 6 days, what could he do?
Fly.
He could fly. So in 3 days, that's when they started to see him moving around again. And then in 6 days, he could fly. He started to be able to fly, right? So
Yeah.
let's keep reading. Page 37, the bottom. Anybody who did not go yet? Oh, come on, Carly.
Where is it? Every day we watch, and every day a little bird sits on the wire by our tree, sings to us as we play. We like to think that he is Spec.
Awesome. Good job. All right, good. So was that kind of the boys to take care of Spec?
Yes.
Has anyone ever done that before? You found a bird that you helped get better?
No. I never found a bird, period.
No?
Me and my mom, we were coming home, and then we found a little black bird standing by our apartment. So we went inside to help him. But yesterday he died.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes they don't make it. Sometimes.
My mom said we fed him wet bread because my mom didn't want to pick up a worm.
Yeah.
Soggy bread.
Well, at least y'all tried, you know. Okay, so that was nice of the boys to take care of Spec like they did, to try to, you know, help him out, and they did, right? Spec was better and he was able to fly away and go and live his own life. Okay, awesome. So that is it for reading today. Let's go ahead and move on to phonics. Just do chart 9.
Are we on WH?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Are we on WH?
Not yet, tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm introducing chart 10 today, WH. Wow. Did your page have WH today? I think tomorrow is
WH. That was yesterday.
I don't know. Yesterday didn't have WH. It had LE and Y. I don't know. You might be ahead of 2 pages. That might be why.
Yeah, kind of look this good.
I don't know. That's okay. I told you after. Okay, let's go ahead and look at chart 9.
Can I hold up the...
I'm gonna do one.
Wait, that was chart.
Okay, let's go together on 3. So 1, 2, 3. ING says ing and pointing. KN says not. GN says not. ANG says ING says ONG says ong, and long. U-N-G says and strong. A-N-K says ain't, and bank. What? I-N-K says ink, and wink. O-N-K says onk, and honk. U-N-K says unk, and trunk. W-A says wah, and wash. A says and adopt. Y says and baby. L-E says and little. E-D says and wanted. E-D says spelling and looked. E-D says and played. All right. Okay, so today we are learning our last three suffixes on chart 9. So remember, a suffix has to have a root word in order for the suffix to work. A suffix goes at the end of a word. So we've learned suffix ing already. Okay, so let's go ahead and learn the next three suffixes, which are the 3 EDs. They all have a different sound. So we have ED that says ed, like it looks like, it sounds like what it looks like. Then we have ED that says t, like the T sound. And then we have ED that says d, like the D sound, okay? So just want to let you know and keep in mind, not all of the EDs say ed, okay? So we can't say looked it. That's not a word. If we say talked it, that's also not correct, okay? So whenever you're going over the ED sounds, you want to make sure that you're using the correct sound so that you're saying the correct word. Like I just said, looked it, that's not a word. Or if someone says cut it, that's also not a word, okay? And cut it doesn't have an ED, it's just cut, okay? So just keep that in mind whenever you're saying a word like that. Not all of the EDs not all of them say ed, okay? So let's look at the first two I have here. Make sure you're on this screen for the Zoom. All right, so looking at the first two, I can tell you that these two say ed. Why is because a rule to kind of think of, whenever you have the suffix ed, your root word will end with a D or a T most of the time. So whenever your suffix ed will say ed, your root word ends with a T and or a D most of the time, okay? So look at printed, blasted. You hear how they have the ed sound? That's because they both end with a T. Print ends with a T, blast ends with a T. So whenever your root word ends with a D or a T, it's going to say ed, okay? Let's look at the next one. This one will say T, okay? So jerked, clucked, okay? Jerked, clucked. And then your last one is D-E-D that says D. So I have boomed, spilled. Y'all hear the 3 different EDs in each one? Do you hear how they're all 3 different? How all 3 are different? Okay, so you have to keep that in mind, guys. Not every word will say ed. A lot of times, most people say ed for everything, but all of them have 3 different sounds. We have ed, t, and d, okay? So can we read through the words again? Wait, hold on. All right, let's start here. So Printed.
Blasted.
Jerked. Okay.
Clubbed.
Clucked. And then
Boomed. Spilled.
good. They're not all ed, not spilled-ed. Do some of y'all say that sometimes?
I
You say ed for everything?
Yes.
Okay. But they have different ed sounds, so keep that in mind, okay? Awesome. All right, let's go over compound words. I have some up here on the board. So remember, a compound word is when we have two small words that we put together to make into a big word. Okay? So let's look at the first word here. Can anyone tell me my two small words in this one? Go ahead, Evan. What are the two small words?
Knee and cat.
Knee and calf. What's the word total? It was the word together?
Kneecap.
Kneecap. Next one. What are the two small words, Mina?
Back and ground.
Back and ground. What's the word?
Background.
Background. Next one. What are the two small words in this one, Harlem?
Hand and spring.
And spring. What's the word?
Handspring.
Handspring. Does anybody know how to do a back handspring?
No. Carlo was the handspring.
Yes. Okay. All right. So let's rhyme a little bit. So what we'll do is I'll call out a word and we'll try to rhyme as much as we can. So we'll see
Ooh.
how long we can go before we mess up and we have to do a new word. Okay? So yes, just raise your hand and I'll call you to rhyme. Okay? So raise your hand in order for me to call you to rhyme. Okay? First word is bloom. Bloom. So think of a word first, guys, before I call you. Bloom. So remember, rhyming words have the same ending sound. They sound alike at the end. Bloom. So let's see how far we can go before we run out of words. All right, Josiah, bloom. What you have?
Room.
Room. Camille? Bloom. Room.
Boom.
Boom. Bloom. Boom. Room. Tomb. Okay. Not a word. All right, gotta give a new word. One, two, three. Now, listen. You can give me a word and it can rhyme, but it has to actually be a word. Okay, we can't just make words.
I was gonna say moon.
Well, it's bloom with the M. Moon has an N. Yeah. Okay, next one. Light. Light. So think of a word first before I call on you. Light. Okay, Harlem, what you have? Lights?
Might.
Might.
Oh,
Lights. Mites. Bites. Evan?
Might.
Kites. So lights, mites, bites, kites. Solomon?
Fight.
Bites. Hannah? So lights, bites, kites, mites, fights.
I need to log off and then log back in because you're frozen.
Okay. Did I freeze for anyone else?
No.
Okay. All right. She'll come back in.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see who else. Okay, Amina. Brides. Nights. Oh, we're on 6 with that one. Okay, Lyric.
Light.
Say it again.
Flight.
Slides. Good. Okay, Camille, what you have?
Lights.
Huh?
Lights.
Well, that was the word, light. So give me one that rhymes with lights.
Ooh, I know one.
I'll come back. Okay, Harlem, what you have?
Sight.
Sight.
I was gonna say sight.
Tights. Oh, we have 1 more to 10. Let's see who can give me the final word that rhymes with lights. Who did not go? Everybody went?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
All right, so okay, go ahead, Evan. Give me the last one.
Tight.
Tied. Good.
Yeah.
It's a 10. Awesome. Good job. So yeah, so y'all can run. Okay. All right, good. All right, so let's go ahead and do some math. Not at the moment. Hannah, is it better?
It's too big.
Is it still freezing?
Well, kinda.
Okay. Is it doing that for anyone else, guys?
No.
No, okay. I don't know. It may just be a little connection issue.
Miss Ludens,
Mm-hmm.
what do we have left?
Math, phonics, science, social studies.
It's freezing on mine too.
Miss Ludens.
Yes.
Can I go use the restroom?
Uh-huh. All right, let's go over some math facts. Let me see how many you know. So I'm gonna do it one at a time. Every time someone gets it wrong, the students gets a point.
No!
Yes, and if I end with more points, you have to write your spelling words 20 times. Yeah, I like that idea. Uh-huh.
No.
All right, are we ready? So that means
Yeah.
you should know your facts. That's the point of this. You have to know your facts.
Great.
Go ahead and put an S for students and a T for teachers. Every time. And you only have 3 seconds to answer. Yes.
No.
You are in 2nd grade, guys. You should know these facts. So easy. All right.
I want
Let's go.
5
Miss
seconds.
Fusion. Miss Fusion.
All right, let's see.
Me
All right,
first.
let's get started on the first one. All right, Carly's going first. Let's see if she knows her facts. Okay, I'm gonna turn it so you can see them.
Okay. Hi, Carly.
All right, ready? First fact. So this is what she has to guess. Ready?
10 plus 7 equals 17.
Oh, she got it right.
Knew it.
Okay, so that's 1 point for the student. All right, let's see. Okay, Amina's turn. Ready, Amina? Ready? 2 plus 8.
2 plus 8 equals 10.
Oh, she got it right. All right, okay, Friday, your turn. Ready? 8 plus 10. 18. Okay. Okay, ready? All right, Online, let's go. All right, Harlem, you're up first. 2 plus 4.
Oh my! 6.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
We
Camille.
almost got me.
Yep, it's Camille.
Okay.
5 plus 9.
14.
No, Camille, it was her turn.
14.
Yeah, let me give you another one. 6 plus 9.
15.
15.
Yes. We
You don't
know.
want to just give me 1 point?
No.
Yeah.
1 point. 1 point.
Okay. Omar, your turn. 9 plus 7.
16.
16. Okay. Let's see. Lyric. 4 plus
14.
14.
Yeah.
Smart, man. All right, Evan. 9 plus 4.
13.
13.
Yay! 1 point, not a lot. I don't
All right, Solomon, you're up. 8 plus 9.
17.
17.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's see. Hannah, you're up next. 10 plus 6.
16.
16.
You got one. You
All
got
right,
two. You got
Josiah.
5 points.
2 plus 5.
7.
7. Wow, everybody has it right. All right, let's go, Serenity.
Should I do the hard ones?
9 plus 2.
11.
11.
That was an
Good
easy
job,
one.
guys. I wanted everybody to go, and everybody got it right.
Yay!
You won. I lost, and you won.
Yay!
Yes. So, good job. You guys beat me. Awesome. Maybe we'll do another challenge. I'll challenge you for something else. And I'm going to win the next time.
Make it
I win the
harder.
next time. Make it harder?
Yes.
No!
Make it harder.
No!
I'm going to see. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to think of something.
Okay.
20 spelling words.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and get into our lesson today.
I'm not drinking that.
Me too.
Miss Flugents,
Yes.
can I go to the bathroom?
Yes, that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and. Oh, are y'all okay? Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Remember yesterday we learned how to fill in the number chart. Okay, let's see who. Somebody's calling my name? Oh, I thought I heard someone say my name. Okay, so let's see who remembers how to fill it in. So, whenever we are counting going towards the right, we count by what? 1. When we count going down, we count by
10.
10. So 1's going this way, 10's going down. So 16. Who knows what will go in this box here? Raising your hand. Who knows what will go in this box right here? Josiah, what number?
17.
Good. 17. What will come in this box right here? Solomon?
18.
18. Awesome. Okay. So this is where it starts to get tricky when we go to the second row. But you have to pay attention to what's above it because it's always going to be 10 more. So don't stop at 18 and then say 19 because that wouldn't match with 28 right here. So 16 from right here, what number will go here, Carly?
27.
Not 27, right here. So it's 10 more than 16.
26.
26. What number would be filled in right here?
27.
27, good. Okay, next row here. So I have 16, 26. What number will go right here, Evan?
36.
36. I have 37. And what number will be the last one on our box? Right here. Harlem?
38.
Awesome. 38. Good job. Good. Okay, so just remember that when you have a blank chart like that, remember how you count. When you're going to the right, it's count by ones. When you go down, you start to count by 10. All right, please raise your hand. I don't want you to yell at the answers. So
Yes,
what
ma'am.
type of line is this right here? Look at this facing the diagonal. What type of line would that be like that?
I
Someone
remember.
tell me what kind of line that is?
I remember.
Okay, Hannah, what kind of line?
think it's oblique.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
an oblique line. Good. What about a line that looks like this? What about a line that looks like this? What kind of line is that one? Amina?
Horizontal.
Horizontal. Remember horizontal is side to side. Okay. And what about this one here? What type of line is this one? Trying to see. Okay. Lyric, what kind of line?
Diagonal.
No, not diagonal. This one here is oblique. Okay, would anyone else like to try? What kind of line is this one here? It goes up and down, up and down.
I can't remember the name.
Ooh, no, that's okay. And if, do I need to say it? No, I don't think nobody has their
Wait.
hand ready.
I got it, Miss Lujan.
Okay, Josiah, what you have?
Vertical.
Vertical. I should have got a point for that one. Vertical. This is a vertical line. So remember, when a line is going from up to down, it's vertical. In a diagonal, it's oblique. And side to side, it's a horizontal line. Okay? So today we're going to learn what's called pairs, which we did kind of review it last week, or we learned it last year. So does anyone remember how many a pair is? How much is a pair? Not a pear like the fruit, not that, but a pear like something. How many is a pair? Could you tell me? Just tell me.
Two.
Remember, a pair means two. A lot of times in math, we'll have words that mean numbers. So like when we say halves, that means two. When we say fourths, that means four. So when we say pair, that means two. A pair is two. So what are some things that you usually hear people say a pair of? They say, I have a pair of, what are some things? Larry, what you have?
Shoes.
I have a pair of shoes. That means I have two shoes. We have 2 feet. We don't buy shoes in singles. We buy them in pairs. Okay. What else? A pair of shoes. What else do we have a pair of?
A pair of socks.
Pair of socks. Pair of shoes. Pair of socks. Camille, what you have? A pair of
Earrings.
Pair of earrings.
Oh,
I got one.
Pair of
I got
earrings.
one.
Okay. What else do we have a pair of, Amina?
A pair of girl.
A box, maybe. Not pair, because they don't always come in 2. So yeah. Okay. What else do we have a pair of? Go ahead, Hannah.
A pair of gloves.
Pair of gloves.
They always come in 2.
Okay. What else do we have a pair of? Harlem?
Flip flops.
Well, that would be shoes, but yes. Shoes. What else do we have a pair of? Anybody have some other things we have pairs of? Josiah?
Clothes.
Pants. Let's say a pair of pants.
Yeah.
Because it has 2 parts for your legs. Pair of pants.
I got one.
Okay, Solomon, what you have?
by 4.
A pair of
A pair of shirts.
a pair of what?
Shirts.
Okay, we could say more of a pack of shirts, but yes, a pair of shirts could happen. That could come in 2. Okay, anybody else have anything else that they have a pair of? That's it. So everybody has 2 eyes and 2 ears and 2 legs. Okay, Evan, what you have?
A pair of hands.
Pair of hands. Does everybody have a pair of hands? Okay, just making sure. Okay, what?
I have one hand. We are
Pair of ears, pair of eyes, pair of legs. Does anybody have a pair of noses?
Yes.
I
We have two nostrils, but no, that doesn't come in a pair. It was,
I was going to say nostrils.
yeah. Okay, so a pair means two, and usually whenever you say something comes in a pair, that means two. So whenever you draw out pairs, you always draw two. So if I would say I have 3 pairs of gloves, this is what I'm gonna draw. 3 pairs of gloves. I know it's not, but it's not an artist. Okay. So these are my 3 pairs of gloves. Is this right?
No.
Some people say yes. Some people say no.
Who said yes?
If you say no, can someone explain to me why this is not 3 pairs? But I did 3, guys. So explain to me why this would not be correct. Carly, why would this not be correct? I drew 3 gloves. Like I said, 3 pairs of gloves. So what's wrong with this?
I'm gonna let you outside. Okay, let's go outside. Okay.
Okay, sorry guys. I'm trying to. Okay. So yeah. So what is wrong with the 3 that I have? Okay, let's see. Harlem, help me out a little bit. What's wrong with this? Because you all said this is not 3 pairs. So why is this wrong?
Because you don't have 3 hands.
Everything.
Yes, that is true, but not quite. It's another reason why this would not be 3 pairs. Let me see. Camille, what you have?
Because there's only one for each.
Okay, there's only 1 for each. Okay. So let me see. All right, go ahead, Evan. Let me see if you can explain to me.
Because you need more.
Okay, I do need more. That's right. But why is this not 3 pairs?
Because you don't have enough gloves.
Okay, that's right. Okay, that's getting closer. Let me see. All right, Solomon, what you see? I want to see if someone can explain exactly why this is not 3 pairs.
Because it's not equal.
Equal to what?
Well, because hair.
Okay, not equal to hands. All right. Because I see what you're saying, that we all have 2 hands, and so I only can fit 2 gloves, but there'll be 1. But not quite. Let's see, Hannah, what you have? Let's see.
Why is he writing? Why is he writing?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Because it's not in 2s.
That's what I was looking for. Yes, it's not in 2. Yes, good job, Hannah. That's it, guys. This is not 3 pairs because pairs are drawn by 2s. So if you look at it closely, how many pairs actually is this? 3.
2. 1.
2.
1. 1.
So how much is a pair again?
2.
2.
This 1 pair.
Ah,
A pair is 2. A pair is a total of 2, guys. So when I drew the 3, when I circled 2, that's only 1 pair. So this is not correct. Like Hannah said, a pair has to be drawn in 2s. So in order for me to have 3 pairs, I have to have 3 sets of 2. This is only 1 set of 2. So then I need to draw another one. That's 2 sets of 2, which is 2 pairs. Then I draw another one, and then another one. Now I have 3 pairs. This is what 3 pairs looks like. So if you remember, a pair means 2. I have to draw them in 2s in order to consider 1 a pair. A pair is not just one single one by itself. A pair is 2 of them together. So 1 pair, 2 pairs, 3 pairs. Yes, you have a question?
You're kind of breaking up.
Oh, it's breaking up a little bit.
Yes.
Is it better now?
Yes.
A little bit?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's try again. I want to draw 4 pairs of earrings.
Oh, now you know how to draw earrings. That's how you draw earrings. That looks like a ring.
Okay, so look at my earrings. So how do I are these 4 pairs? Let's talk about that first. So what did I do when I drew them? What am I supposed to do? Let's see who remembers how Ms. Flugen said, whenever you draw a pair, what to do after you draw a pair. What do you do after you draw a pair?
Put them in twos?
Yes, they're already twos.
Oh.
Let's see who
They
remembers.
should
What
have both
what should we do
pairs.
after we
I
draw
remember.
2 pairs?
Wait.
Hannah,
Are you participating like you said?
unmute.
Circle them.
Circle them, guys.
I knew it.
So who was your teacher last year?
Wait.
You.
Okay.
You.
Okay, so whenever we have 2 pairs, we circle them. So I have 1 pair, 2.
That's what I was gonna
And-
say.
This is 4 pairs. How many earrings do I have inside of 4 pairs?
2.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's see who's going to think about this before
I
shouting
just
an
counted.
answer. How many
I just
earrings do I have total in 4 pairs? How many earrings? Listen to the question. How many earrings do I have total inside of 4 pairs?
It says your neck will bat, which is low again.
Okay, that may be at your home. It usually shows that on like your screen whenever it's your internet. So it's okay as long as it doesn't go out. Sometimes it does that.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Okay, so go ahead, Evan. How many earrings do I have inside of these 4 pairs?
8.
8.
I'm gonna say that.
Good. So I have 4 pairs. Yes, 4 sets of 2, but I have 8 earrings total. 8 earrings made 4 pairs. Okay, do you have a paper, a loose leaf paper?
Yeah, I'll want you.
No.
Did you get one? No,
Okay.
it's your notebook.
I got a notebook.
Ow.
All right, get us your math. 37A. Math 37A.
Miss Flugen,
Oh.
Yes.
can I use my notebook?
Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna practice pairs a little bit. No. 37A, start with the facts.
Okay, I got my pencil.
It's over there. So you did all the front? What are you doing? I'm gonna try right now. Just bring it there, please, so that I don't lose my mind. It's the imagination station, right? Yeah, this is, look on the other side of there, right there. Yeah. Well, that's what she gave me. You're right. I don't know.
Got my piece of paper, Miss Flugen.
All right. Okay, so remember, when you draw pairs, draw 2, circle them, and then label how many of that's 1 pair, and then when you do the next one, like I did on the board. So could you draw me 3 pairs? Don't show it on the screen yet. I'll ask for it in a minute. Draw me 3 pairs of, let's say, boots. 3 pairs of boots.
That's so
I don't really know how to draw boots.
That's okay. Just try as best as you can.
Okay.
Okay, you have to write what it means. So try means measure. Pro, you need to write 4 before. And Noman, well, you did write that, but you didn't write 4 before.
Oh,
It's easy.
well, I don't know how to write boots either.
Yeah, well, usually I
Is it
just,
like this, Miss?
yes, usually I just do a boot like this. That's it.
Same thing.
It's not really anything fancy. So this is not an artist, guys.
I don't do boots perfect.
I'm trying my best.
A boot, girl.
3 pairs of boots. Don't show it yet, guys. I don't want anybody to see just yet. I want to make sure when I show that everyone's ready. Okay, give you another minute.
Oh my gosh. I need it. Oh.
Okay, you have to write them 3 more times. You did it right. We'll write them 3 more times. Remember, first grade, when
Done, Miss Lucians.
okay, I'm just making sure everybody has time.
It looks like a sink. Sink.
Three pairs of boots.
This is the last one.
What did you put 4 before? Okay. All right, math 37. Yeah, you have another page after this. Math 37A.
After math, can I do a
Miss
puzzle?
Now y'all have to find some language after that.
I gotta hurry.
And then we're here. All right, so let me see. 3 pairs of boots. Let's see on the screen. Let me see. Let me see who circled their pairs. Let's see. Okay, I see it, Hannah. Okay, Camille, yes, and she numbered hers good. Okay, Lyric. Okay, Omar, I see it, but that's just 3. So remember, the pairs come in 2s.
Please.
So there are extra sets to go with each one. Let's see, Evan. Okay, yes.
I got mine.
Okay, Harlem. So that's just 3 boots. That's not 3 pairs. Remember, a pair is 2. So when you draw 2, circle that. So that's 1 pair.
Wait, put answer.
So then draw 2 more. Circle that. That's 2 pairs. I'm talking to Harlem and Omar. Yes. And then when you draw 3. So let me show you here on the board. Yeah, that was right.
Like this, Miss.
So when I drew 3 pairs, guys, could you look here so that I can show you? So remember, a pair is 2, guys. 2. So I draw 1, 2. That's 1 pair.
Oh my gosh.
1. Oh Lord. Yeah, this is bad. I know. 2. That's 2 pairs. Then here, that's 3 pairs. 3 pairs of boots. Okay? All right. You can put a line, go somewhere else on the paper. I have 5 socks. Can you draw 5 socks and then circle the pairs? Draw 5 socks and then circle the pairs.
How do you draw your sock?
Pretty much the same way as the boot. 5 socks and then circle the pairs.
I suck at the pairs.
Okay.
It's really so easy.
Like this, Miss Fulgence.
Put it a little closer. Okay, yep.
That's good.
Good, more. Okay, math 30 seconds. Like they're working on. Math 37. Page 30. It's the first page
Miss
in your book.
Bridges,
Uh-huh.
Miss Bridges, you freeze a little bit.
Okay, can you hear me
You and the
now?
class freeze a little bit.
Am I freezing?
You're
I don't.
actually breaking up too.
I know.
have someone breaking up.
Okay.
Yes, you keep freezing.
Who, me or her?
You.
I don't know, guys. It's not showing a connection issue here.
Yeah, because earlier when my mom came back, you were kind of like freezing every day,
Okay.
every way.
Okay. All right. So could you go ahead and show me your 5 socks, and then let me see the pairs.
Look at it.
I'll try to go down and log back in.
Okay. Good, Hannah. That is correct. Let me see. Gotta put it back. Okay.
We put the
Push it over a little bit, Solomon, the other way, so I can see good. Push it over to the side. Okay, you still have another pair to circle, Solomon. Good, Evan, I see it. Okay, so some of you drew 5 pairs, not 5 socks. There's a difference.
Really?
So yes, so Harlem and Lyric, Omar, y'all did 5 pairs.
I did 5.
So this is the difference. When I say 5 socks, you just draw them out, single socks, like this.
Oh my gosh.
So you would just draw 5 socks, then you circle the pairs. So a pair is 2, so 1 pair, 2 pairs. Now I can't do anything with this last one because it's by itself. A pair is 2, so this is not a pair. So I only should have been able to make 2 pairs from 5 socks. Okay, so that's that. The book does that though, so that's why we're practicing now, because the book will do that at times. It will ask you to draw, say, 10 socks, then circle the pairs, not 10 pairs, 10 socks. And when it says to draw the thing out by itself, good, Kamel, I see it, good. When you draw it out by itself, you circle the pairs after that. When they want you to draw it in pairs, the book will say, draw it in pairs, okay? All right. Yes, Emmy, you have a question?
Can I go log in and come back?
Why you have to come back? It's
Because-
freezing?
No, it's like breaking up a lot.
Okay, that's fine. You can do that.
Okay.
All right, good. So, okay. So that's covers our math lesson, guys. You will have it today in your book, practice pairs, and we'll practice again tomorrow, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get out your science this week. Science right now, so we can go over our lesson for this week.
I know what page we're on.
Okay, science page 27. We're talking about digestion and your teeth, but it's all like this.
We read.
Miss Blue Jays,
Mhm.
have you seen a ram before?
Have I seen who?
A ram?
On that page.
Oh, no, not a ram. I've seen like a baby sheep, like a lamb, but not a ram before.
This next Fulgent.
Yes, 27. What's your name?
Oh, Jeff.
I can't find the math.
The first page. You done? Okay, math 37. All right, good. Phonics and language 37. That's great. Y'all are working really well. I'm happy to go support. Second grade 2.
Okay.
27. Make me take it back, first grade. Don't make me take it back. That was, I think y'all had got one yesterday and today I gave you one. Y'all were quiet on the Zoom. If y'all stay quiet the rest of the time.
Miss Blue Jays,
Yes.
We're almost done with social studies. Learning
book?
science. Yeah.
Miss Prudence,
Yes. Okay.
guess what?
Uh-huh.
Last night I went to my auntie's house and I had to ride my niece's bike and she had training wheels on. So my mom took off the training wheels and we grew so early it was nighttime.
Okay, awesome. So you know how to ride without them?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Wow, that's really good.
That I read without my training wheels.
Love the training wheels. That's good.
I got
Awesome.
a big blue one now.
Oh, okay. Oh, a blue bike. Awesome. That's
Yeah,
really awesome, guys.
It's
That's
huge.
something I really like to do is ride a bike. Okay, so page 27, how your body uses food. Circle the one that's different. How your body uses food. Let's talk about that. You have a question, Evan? I'm gonna read. You want to read or you ask? Oh, okay. Okay. So food gives your body the nutrients and your organs need in order to do their jobs. Remember we talked about the organs. So like the heart is an organ, your lungs are an organ. We know the brain is as well. But you also have other organs inside of you like your stomach. You have your intestines. You have your kidney, liver. There's a whole bunch of yes, there's a whole bunch of organs that you have in your body. So the organs all work on their own. Remember, they're a muscle that moves by themselves. Your muscles, they need nutrients though, so that they can work properly. And food gives your body the nutrients. So this is why it's important to eat the right foods, foods that actually have nutrients. If you're eating a lot of foods that don't have nutrients, like cake and cupcakes and candy all day long, every day, your body is not getting any nutrients from that at all. So it's good to enjoy those things. It is, but we don't eat them all the time, right? Or we eat just a lot of unhealthy things. We know what's healthy and what's unhealthy, right? Do we know?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
What are some things that are unhealthy? They're not good for you at
Cake.
all.
Cake.
Well, it's not that it, okay, well, okay. Whenever I say cupcake and cake, it's like you eating it a lot. So what's a food if you eat it too much every day, all day? It's unhealthy. Candy, chocolate, gummy bears, sour worms, cake.
Chocolate. And they got sodium in it.
Yeah,
Chocolate.
it does. Chocolate. Okay, what else? If we eat too much.
Chips.
And now that's Miss Lucian's thing, guys.
Oreos.
Chips.
Soda. Chocolate chips.
Oreos, chocolate chip. Yes.
Soda.
What else?
Soda.
So yes, anything with a lot of sodium in it.
Ice cream. Ice cream.
Ice cream. Okay, Hannah, what you have? Soda. Oh. What you have?
Pop.
Hold on. So when somebody over talks, I can't hear. What you say? One more time.
Pretzels.
Okay, pretzels. They're a better option than chips, but yes. So we know the foods that we should stay away from. Nobody said McDonald's. I know y'all like McDonald's. That's why I said it.
I love it. It's my
So yes, maybe if you eat it every so often, just not every day. Okay, but yes. So we have to make sure we eat the right foods because food gives us nutrients. So we want to incorporate a lot of vegetables and fruits inside of our foods. We have whole, we eat wheats, the foods that have whole wheats and grains. All of that. We want to make sure we are eating the right foods so that our body can have nutrients because these foods help your organs to work. Guess what? If your body's not getting the nutrients that it needs, then your organs will start to be affected. Then your organs will stop working. And we don't want that to happen, right? No. So you want to make sure that you're eating the right food. Okay? Not only do nutrients help your organs, but nutrients also give you energy. Okay? So you want to eat good food so that you have a lot of energy so you can come to school, you can work hard, you can get, all your work done. You're not tired every day and all of that. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about it in a second. Okay? So how does your body get the nutrients though? Because we eat the food, right? And most of the time we eat and we don't think about it. We're like, oh, this tastes so delicious. Oh, this is so good. but there is still something going on the inside of you after you eat your food. That's not it. The body has to break down the food, and it takes the nutrients that it needs for and it puts it to wherever in your body. Okay. So whenever you start to break your food down and, when we eat, it starts to digest. That's what it's called, digest. It changes to change food form in the body that we can use. Okay. That's why we chew. That's why we chew food. Okay, we have to break it down so that it can digest right. We don't have a piece of chicken and we just swallow the whole thing, right? We can't do that. It's not gonna digest right? We have to chew our food down. So let's go ahead to 28 and let's talk about the teeth.
Yay, teeth.
37.
My dad read this with me.
Yes, he did. Awesome. So your teeth. So does everybody have teeth? Let me see. Okay. Some of us are missing some. Yes. Good. Everybody's teeth look good. Nice and healthy and strong. Are y'all still losing teeth?
Yes, I just lost a tooth and it's going back a few days ago.
Yep. Yes.
I lost 7.
Okay, cool. So we all have teeth, right? We all have teeth. Now, we may look at our teeth, and if you look at them closely, if you ever looked in the mirror at your teeth, all of them kind of look different. We have the front teeth. Then we have, when we go to the back of the mouth, they're shaped differently. I'm not sure if y'all started losing back teeth yet. These are your molars. But your teeth, they look differently because they all have a different job. And so, we have our teeth and we don't really think about it, but all the teeth do something different. Okay? So your front teeth, the front teeth right here, are for cutting food. So usually when you're eating a burger, that's the teeth you use to bite the burger, right? You usually put the burger to your mouth and you bite. Those teeth are for cutting the food up, trying to break it down, right? Like I said, we have to break our food down using our teeth so it can digest properly. We don't just eat anybody ever swallowed a whole burger before?
No, I swallowed a grape.
That would not be a great idea.
I swallowed rice before because it was hot.
Well, yeah, but that's small. But like a burger. So yes, so we have to cut. So the front teeth right here are used for cutting. Next, we have these pointed teeth right here on the side.
Yep, I see them.
Yeah, right here on the side. Those are for tearing food. Okay. And so have you ever opened something with your teeth? You're not supposed to, but usually you'll kind of tear it, like you'll pull it like that kind of. Yeah, those teeth are for tearing. Next, we have the back teeth back here. Everybody's back teeth. Those are for grinding the food. So our front teeth really help us to break the food down. Then once we start to chew the food, that's what the rest of the back teeth do. They continue to break the food down. So because our teeth have different jobs, we can eat pretty much a lot of different things, right? Because the teeth have the ability to cut, tear, and grind. Okay? And we usually know, like I said, a burger, we'll usually bite it with our front teeth. A fry, we'll usually bite it with our front teeth. Like if we're eating like a hard candy, most of the time we put it all the way in our mouth, right? And chew on it with the back teeth because they're stronger and can break it down. Okay?
Yeah, I do.
So your teeth are the first process your mouth and teeth are the first process of digestion. They help you to break the food down in smaller pieces so that you can get it where it's easily digestible. Okay? So let's look at 29.
Okay, 29.
So the part of the tooth that we can see, which is all of this here, the part of the teeth that we can see is called the crown. Okay? The crown. So all of this part that we can see is the crown of our teeth. Your teeth are very strong, especially when they grow back. So right now you're losing them. So that's why they're falling out. But once the permanent tooth comes back in, those don't fall out. I mean, unless, but they don't fall out easily at all. And so your teeth are very strong and they have to be, right? Because you're biting and chewing, you use your teeth every day, right? So they are even stronger than the bones. So they are covered. So your teeth the part that we see is called the crown. and then they're covered with enamel, which protects them. Okay, so that's why it's also important to eat the right foods, because if you don't eat the right foods, it can wear away at your enamel, which is not good, and your teeth won't be protected, and then your teeth might break. Okay.
And get cavities.
Yes, cavities too. So you don't want that. I don't know if you had a cavity before, but it does not feel good
I don't know.
at all. So you want to make sure. So you have your crown, the part that we see, the crown. Then it's covered with enamel, which protects the teeth. It helps them to remain strong. And then your teeth are actually held in your jaw by roots. Okay. So if you look at the picture, it kind of gives you the diagram of it. So you have the enamel, which is the part of the tooth we see. Then we have the crown. I'm sorry, the enamel that covers the tooth. Then the crown, the part that we see. Then the gums. You know, everybody knows their gums, right? And then the roots. So your roots are inside of your gums. You don't see your roots. So that's why if you have to pull a tooth, you have to go to the dentist to let them pull it, because it's a lot of work they have to do. Has anyone pulled a tooth before?
No.
Yeah, and so they gotta work those roots out and get it on out of there.
Someone
this
did.
is so that's what your teeth do, and that's how your teeth work. So your teeth, their main job is to help you break and tear down the food, and that's why they're strong, and that's why the enamel is there to protect them, and they have roots so that they can't just fall. Like you bite a piece of candy and then your tooth falls out every time. We wouldn't want that to happen. So the Lord made you to have roots in your jaw that the teeth are attached to, so that they're rooted in there, they're strong in there, okay? So let's turn to 30 and talk about what happens once we swallow the food. After we chew it down, grind it down, the next thing that happens on page 30. Okay, fine, it's on page 37. Okay, 1 second. All right, you can work on the puzzle. Okay, so once your teeth have chewed your food, it then travels down your throat. Everybody has a throat?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it travels down the throat into our stomachs. Okay, and that's what this picture here is. So you see they swallowed the food and it's going down to their stomach. Okay, everybody knows where their stomach is.
Yeah.
Okay, so your stomach has an acid inside of it. Okay, so there's an acid inside of your stomach. The job of that acid is to break down the food even more. Okay, because even though we're chewing the food up, we just made it a lot smaller, but the acid in your stomach breaks it down even more. So it breaks down the food so that you could get nutrients out of it as well. So once you swallow, it goes down your throat into your stomach. Then the acid in your stomach starts to break it down even more. So underneath your stomach, or right by your stomach, are your intestines. You have two types of intestines. You have a large one and a small one, okay? Two different kinds of intestines. Okay, this is all in our bodies, guys. Okay, it's all inside. Every person has this, all of us. Okay, so your intestines will then absorb the nutrients, okay? Meaning they take it in, and the intestines deliver the nutrients wherever they have to go, okay? So like if your liver needs something, if your kidney needs something, wherever, whatever, the nutrients, the intestines, their job is to pass the nutrients throughout your body. So the food goes from throat to stomach to be broken down, and then it goes in the intestines. So not all of your food is full of nutrients. Sometimes some of your food is not, it doesn't have any nutrients in it. So whenever your body breaks down food, it takes the nutrients, and all the rest of the food that it doesn't want is called waste, okay? It's called waste, meaning the body does not need it. And that's usually when we go to the bathroom, okay? Yes? So your body takes in nutrients, and all the nutrients that your body does not want is called waste, and it has to, your body gets rid of it. So it's just amazing how God made the body to work, how it does what it does, how we don't have to think about it. We don't have to command our bodies to work that certain way, to do the certain thing. Oh, I need to come on, stomach, break down the food. No, it does it all on its own. And the Lord made the body to work that way. And so it's really amazing how digestion works. So we eat, because a lot of times we eat and we don't think about it, but that's how it works. You eat, it goes in your stomach, it breaks down, passes through your intestines. You take the body takes the nutrients that it needs, and then the waste, you know, it gets rid of the waste, okay? So it all works together, the stomach, the intestines, all of that. This is called the digestive system. And there's more to it, but this is just what we're going into. But that's the digestive system, the system of the body that digests all the food, okay? All right, how does that sound? All right, so that's your science lesson this week on digestion and your teeth, but that's also, you know, a part of it. Okay, so like Ms. Fujian said yesterday, we don't have a social studies lesson. This week we're learning our 13 colonies, okay? Practice your colonies. That's really all you have to learn this week are the 13 colonies. Yes, Camille, you have a question?
What are the 5 Bible names?
The Bible names for first grade?
Mm-hmm.
They have 8 this week.
Tell her it's not recorded on either video.
The video should be up. Let me see.
Oh, yeah, I told her both videos are up, but they're not listed on there.
You forgot to record it when you said the Bible names.
Oh, it's not on the video? Okay. I'm gonna post it on Google Classroom.
Thank you.
Okay.
I dad read some social studies with me. I told her all of this.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. So yes, that's it, Harlem. That's the 13 colonies. So remember to study that map, guys. Whenever you're going to take the test on Friday, it's going to be blank. You will have to identify the actual 13 colonies and the sections, the middle, New England, and Southern colonies, okay?
Okay.
So continue to practice that. We'll maybe look at a map tomorrow and kind of try to identify it a little bit tomorrow. Okay? Yes, Solomon, you have a question?
My mom taught me this.
Oh, yep, that's good. Yep, that's still it. Good. Yes, Harlem, you have a question?
My sister's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Tell her I said happy birthday. Evan's birthday is tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you and Harlem's sister have the same birthday. Yep.
And my dad's birthday is coming up too.
Awesome. So many birthdays.
My dad.
Awesome. All right. Great job today, guys. So we're not done, guys. I'm sorry. We're not done. We have language.
Then we're done?
Yes, then we're done. I forgot we have language.
We're missing section.
So do you still have your paper from yesterday?
No.
Yes, I'm still finding it.
No.
Put it in my book bag.
In my notebook.
Okay.
You told me I can't have it out. You told me tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, just maybe if you have a paper, you can write it on the paper and bring it tomorrow to put it on the book.
Yes, ma'am.
Good job. It seems like everyone has it. Good. We're learning list 3 today.
This used to be my old binder.
Okay. You have paper in there you can put it in?
Yes, I think.
Okay. Camille, can you let your mom know I posted it?
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. I have to start recording it. I forgot.
Got it.
My recording was still on.
Yeah, it's on now.
I don't really
right.
like being to Zoom.
Oh, so you like being in class?
Yes, but it is kind of like let you stay home so you don't have to wait for them to pick you up.
Oh, yeah, true. Very true. Okay, so pronouns, guys, that's what we've been learning.
Yes, I remember.
So what is a pronoun?
pronoun is the word used in the place of a noun.
Of a noun.
Used in the place. Yes, a pronoun is a word used in the place of a noun. Used is that key word, used in the place. Remember, we have the pronoun, we have the noun. We will take it out the way to put in the pronoun. So we've learned list 1, which takes the place of our name. We usually don't refer to ourselves by our name. So we'll use the pronouns I, me, my, or mine. Yesterday we learned list 2, which takes the place of names of people. So we take out someone's name and we put in certain pronouns. Does anyone remember the pronouns from yesterday that we use in place of the names of people? Okay.
He, she, him, her, his, hers.
Yeah.
Yes. Good. Yes. He, she, him, her, hers, his, hers. Good. Okay. So today we'll learn list 3.
Students.
List 3. Yes.
I got write list 4 tomorrow.
Next week. Okay, so list 3, that's what we're gonna get to today. Okay, so list 3 is dealing with when you're speaking to someone and you're talking to them directly, meaning you and a person are having a conversation, okay? So most of the time, whenever you are speaking to someone directly, meaning you are talking to them directly. Like if I was speaking to how me and Harlem just had a conversation just now, when he told me something and I spoke back to him, that's directly speaking to someone. If I would say, okay, everyone, get out your notebook, that's speaking to everyone. But when I am speaking to a certain person, that's speaking to someone directly. So list 3 deals with when you speak to someone directly, okay? So if you want to set up list 3 so that you can have it ready, I'll give you the pronouns.
Okay. Wait. Someone's screen looks blurry.
Okay, speaking to someone.
When you're like speaking to someone.
Okay, so list 3 deals with if you are directly speaking to someone. Okay, so say if me and Solomon are speaking. Now, we're having a conversation, just me and him. Okay,
Really?
let me see. So look, you can see just us 2 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So me and Solomon are speaking to one another. Now I want to ask him a question, right? Would I say, hey, are Solomon listening to the lesson?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
No.
So I said, are Solomon, I'm talking to him. I'm talking to you, Solomon, so I'm looking directly at you. Are Solomon listening to the lesson? That doesn't make sense. And you're probably like, I don't even know how to answer that. So I don't have to say his name because I am speaking to him directly. So yesterday when we learned how to say he, she, him, her, hers, that's if we're talking about someone. If I would say, instead of saying Timothy wrote his name, I would say he wrote his name. I'm not speaking to Timothy, so I can say he. But if I was speaking to Timothy and asking him the question, I don't have to say his name. Does anyone know what pronoun I would use instead of saying the person's name? So I just said, are Solomon listening to the lesson? I'm talking to him though. So instead of saying his name, Solomon, if I was asking Solomon directly, if he's listening to the lesson, what would I say instead of saying are Solomon? What would I say? I would say are what, Hannah?
Are you?
You. That's a pronoun. You. Yes. Good. So So you is a pronoun that I use when I am speaking to someone directly. And we use it all the time. So like we'll ask people, are you, but I don't know if you do, but you is a pronoun. So me and him were speaking directly. So I would say, are you listening? So I'm gonna ask you, Solomon, are you listening to the lesson? I'm asking you, Solomon.
Yes.
Yes, he is. So I asked him that question directly. So instead of saying, are Solomon listening? I'm talking to him. So I'm going to say, are you listening? Good. Awesome. All right. So let's go ahead and do the next one. Okay.
Are you supposed to write it?
Okay. So it's me and Kamel now. Me and her are having a conversation now. Okay. So I'm going to ask her a question. What color is that sweater you have on? Is it blue? The shirt, whatever you have on, Kamel, is it blue?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And then that's a pencil in your hand. Okay. So I'm going to ask her a question. So I'm going to talk to you directly, Kamel, me and you. Is that Kamel's pencil? Would I say her name like that? I'm talking to her. So I wouldn't say her name directly because I'm speaking to her. So does anyone know what I would say instead of saying her name inside of that question? I would say, is that, what would I say? Is that, instead of that, I would say, is that, you can go ahead, Kamel, which one is it?
Your.
Is that your pencil? Is that your pencil? Yes? Yeah. Your.
Okay, I'm writing it. It's basically you, but with a dog.
Yeah, it's you, but with an R. So you, your. Okay, so these are the pronouns you use whenever you are speaking to someone directly.
Wait, that's it?
We have one more.
3?
Okay.
We literally have to like this all next week. Like
All right.
all the list.
Okay, so it's me and Harlem now. Okay. Yeah. All right. So so Harlem, me and you are speaking. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you a question.
Are you playing?
So, is that orange animal Harlem's? Now I wouldn't say Harlem's because I'm speaking to him. Is that orange animal behind you yours? Oh, I just said it. It's yours. I meant to say yours. I accidentally said it, but it's yours. So yeah, is that orange animal yours? That's the last one. I meant to
I'm
say
gonna put a
Harlem.
question mark.
Huh?
That's what we got.
I put a question mark after yours.
Well,
Because
yes, if we wrote that sentence down, because that is an interrogative sentence, yes. All of the ones I said were interrogative, actually. So yes, I said it before I could ask you guys what it was. Sorry.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can I show you now?
Oh, no, we're not done.
Okay.
Okay, so list 3 is whenever you are speaking to someone directly. If you and that person are having a conversation, you are speaking to one another, you don't have to continuously say their name. You can say you, your, and yours. Those are the pronouns that you would use in place of their name when speaking to them directly. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So list 3 is dealing with you speaking to someone directly, you, your, and yours. Okay. Who knew that already?
me,
I knew that.
yeah.
All right. Awesome. So list 2 and list 3 are our new list. List 2 and list 3, I did the fingers wrong. List 2 and list 3 are our new list that we're learning on this week. And so when we take our test on Thursday, that's what you'll see on the test. Tomorrow we'll practice using those inside of sentences, just like how the test was on last week. Okay. So really you need to remember what the pronouns are and when to use the proper pronoun. Okay. All right, so that is actually our last lesson of the day. Now we're finished.
Miss Prudence,
Uh-huh.
I got a new mouse.
Oh, yeah?
It lights up colors.
It what?
Lights
Oh, it
up.
lights up underneath. Oh, cool.
It only does it when it's plugged into a computer. And the
Oh, okay, yeah, that means it's on. Okay, cool. Okay, Josiah, you have a question? Oh, you're on mute? Or you didn't have a question? No? Oh, I thought your hand was up. Okay. Anybody else? Nobody? Okay, Lyric, you can go ahead.
Can we see Miss Prudence?